Coach Ray Sherman, the wide receivers coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Coach, I want to ask you a couple questions about the wide receiving corps. One of the deepest in the NFL for sure. Dez Bryant, Roy Williams, Miles Austin. What makes all of them special and unique in their own right?
Well, they all have something unique that they bring to the table, and all of them have great work ethic. They all can catch, they all can run, and they're all pretty smart guys. Some guys are younger; they don't have the experience as far as being in an NFL situation until they came here as rookies. But the other guys are veteran guys that have been around, that know the little things, things that you have to work on, the things that you need to improve on. And the young guys are learning from the older guys. And so as they learn, except for Dez, I think is basically, to me, I think he's different from anybody that I've ever been around, especially at a young age. A young guy that has stepped in and really has come on.
When you look at the wide receiver corps, of course, Dez Bryant and Roy Williams competing at that spot, we could talk about the money, but I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think for guys like yourself, it's all about production. Early on in camp, in your opinion, Roy's clearly the starter, but what would you just say about both of those guys? Has either one of them separated themselves from the competition?
Well, I'll tell you, it's still early. Just fifth day of camp, and I think as you continue to work and as you continue to get into the preseason games, and then really it's going to take care of itself. It's going to show. But the thing is with Dez is he is a talented young man, and each and every day he does something that catches your eye. So it's really fun to watch them compete against each other, and we'll just have to see what happens.
And Roy Williams, we're clearly from the Longhorn Station there in Austin. What can you say about Roy Williams early on in camp there?
His work ethic has been tremendous, and he has really got himself in great shape, but his work ethic has been outstanding, and he stepped up these last few days and really elevated himself, and he's really been performing very well in camp.
Has the chemistry between him and Tony Romo, in your opinion, improved?
Yes.
It's very difficult to come in and to be, the number one guy and not have a lot of experience with your quarterback.
Yeah, that has really helped. And I think this off season and this training camp, they've been clicking, they've been on the same page, and it's really been a big plus.
I think when you look at it, Dez Bryant, Miles Austin, Roy Williams will be on this roster, but when you look at the fourth wide receiver, Patrick Creighton looks like he's running there in certain packages. But what can you say about the guys, Holly, and of course some of the other players that are trying to make this roster and this team?
As I said, it's going to take playing in the preseason games, special teams. So there's various ways that guys can make a ball club. So we're just going to have to see what happens. And so we'll be able to find out some of it, at least early, especially when we play Cincinnati, and then from there.
Coach Sherman, I got to tell you this. Roy Williams is a good friend of mine. Please tell him don't wear those white pants out on the golf course any longer, Coach.
All right, I'll tell him.
Pleasure, Coach.
Okay, nice to meet you. Take care now. All right.
Thanks, Coach.